everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you can see all of my videos, all of my book reviews, product reviews, and whatever other craziness I upload to this channel.
Your whole style and approach I invented, and I ain't taking that back cause I meant it. Get it, wow, wow, wow. Get it, wow, wow, wow. Get it, wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wow.
Alright, so as you guys can see below, the video is called Disappearing Acts. Bryanna disappears again. Right? So listen, you guys, I promise on everything. I really do not just disappear just on some like, oh, you know what, I'm not gonna upload videos, I'm not doing nothing. I actually like be having legit like reasons as to why like I'm not recording or uploading videos. So listen, where have I been? I think about 3 weeks ago I had took a trip with my daughter. We went to, now I'm gonna mess up the name, and you think I should know how to say it by now, but I don't. So, we went to Raleigh, North Carolina, Raleigh, however you want to say it. Either way, North Carolina, whatever. So, we went there, right? So, that took up some of my time, was me being in North Carolina. Us sitting here, venturing off, traveling off, trying to see some new things, trying to network, make some new connections. So, that was kind of okay. Like, it wasn't one of those vacations where it was like, you know what? I had a ball. And it also wasn't one of those vacations where it was like, this is a waste of my time. It was like, honestly, so I don't even remember what days of the week I went. I think I went on like, maybe I got down there. So we took a flight maybe on Saturday. I want to say like Saturday morning we got there. And we came back home like on Monday. But nobody really told me like that on Sundays down there, like everything is closed. Like I live in New York. I'm not used to everything being closed. Like, and I be forgetting down south people go to church and stuff. So it's a little bit different. But I really wasn't aware. Like, I truly was not aware at all. So, I wasn't aware, like I was saying, that basically everything was closed. Like, we would try and sit here and go to like a little restaurant or museum or something. And I don't know what website I had got my information from. But the website for one of the museums had told me they were open until whatever time. Me and my baby got there and it was not open. So I was like, okay, like we just played ourselves. And by we, I mean me. And my baby just sitting in the car like, mommy, I'm ready to go home. And I'm just like, girl, me too. So maybe I just picked a bad weekend to go down there. Who knows? I had already booked the flight like months in advance. So who knows? It's probably my fault. It was my fault, but it's whatever. So outside of Raleigh, everything was cool for the most part, whatever. Now, why haven't I been recording? You guys, I'm going to give you guys the shortest version of this story. Point blank simple. Bryanna had a Bryanna moment where Bryanna kind of one night took it upon herself to enjoy herself a little too much, right? So the quickest and easiest way of this like story is that I had got invited to a party, right? So I had got invited to it was a party. It was a little get-together. Whatever. So, I'm mad excited, right? Before the little get-together, I really didn't eat food. I had, that, like, rye bread and that hell of a good dip or whatever. The hell of a dip, whatever. So, I had ate that, right? And I had did this before I went to parties and stuff. I had done this before. So, I'm like, girl, you got this. Like, it's gonna soak up all, like, whatever you drink. Like, you ain't gonna get too crazy. It's gonna soak it all up. You're gonna be good. Like, you do this, you can handle this, you got this. I ain't have shit. I was wrong. Okay? Once I got to drinking, I thought I was good. And the thing is, I feel like everybody has that moment where you're drinking and you're like, you know what? I don't even feel it. Like, I'm fine. Everything feels okay. But I'll come to the conclusion that everything is okay until you stand your ass up. And then all of a sudden you feel it like, oh, so I've been drinking, like, oh, now I feel it. But that wasn't even necessarily the problem. The problem came into play when I didn't take into consideration that the dip that I had ate, I guess it has like mayonnaise and oil in it. And I'm pretty positive that doesn't mix well with alcohol, right? So I found that out the hard way. Long story short, my stomach decided, yeah, we're not going to sit here and play with you. We're not going to sit here and hold the contents of some olive oil and some other oils and some mayonnaise and with this other crap. So, long story short, I got sick, right? Now, the problem occurred when I was trying to wash my face. So you know how after you get sick, right? I was trying to wash my face. And I hate to say what had happened was, because that always sounds like you're about to tell a fucking lie. But I honestly, like, if I were to tell a lie about how this situation happened, it would sound so much better than the truth. Because the story of how it actually happened is so much more like, it just sounds like I'm lying. So I'm just going to keep going. So, long story short, okay, so I'm leaning in the sink, right? I have my face in the sink. The light is off because I'm like, oh my God, that's going to make me worse. Like, I have a friend in there helping me. I have a friend at the door. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm not outrageous. I am good, right? So I'm trying to splash. Oh my God. Every time I tell the story, I start laughing. I'm trying to splash the water in my face, right? So while I'm trying to splash the water in my face, I'm like holding on to like the sink with one hand and I'm splashing like the water in my face with the other hand. And I guess I thought I had more space to lean down and keep like splashing the water in my face, but I was hella wrong, okay? And I kind of sort of like, I leaned down too far and basically I hit my face right here on the sink, right? And the thing is, the shit kind of hurt when I did it. Like, it kind of hurt, but I was just like, you know what? It's fine. You've been through worse. Like, it hurt. I didn't alert anybody that was in the bathroom with me, like, you guys think I just hit my face. Like, I didn't say, it was the weirdest thing. It was funny to me, but it was just like one of those things where you just laugh internally at it and you're like, you know what? We could talk about this tomorrow because I don't want to discuss it right now because I'm very clumsy. So it's like, I'm always doing something. I'm always tripping over my own feet. I'm always tripping over a cord. I'm clumsy. Okay, I'm 5'7" and clumsy as shit. I can't help it at this point. I really don't know what's wrong with me. So, I'm like, okay, whatever. Party's over. The next morning, I wake up. And I'm like, that was fun. I learned my lesson, whatever. So, I'm like, okay, we're all getting together. We're all about to go get breakfast at my place. Like, it's supposed to be lit. So, I go downstairs to go use the bathroom, right? And I turn on the light. And I look in the mirror. And you know, people had saw me before I went in the bathroom, so somebody could have gave me a warning, right? I flick on the light, and I look in the mirror. I have a goddamn black eye. And I'm just looking at myself like I literally, I was just like, this is from you hitting your face on the sink. This is from you hitting your face on the sink. And I'm just like, how the fuck am I going to explain this to anyone? How am I going to explain this to anyone? How is it not going to look like either I'd let someone beat my ass, I'm in an abusive relationship, or I done got into some fight? How do you sit here and explain this? I've never had a black eye in my life. Never. So I'm like, shit, I don't know what do you do when you get a black eye? Do you ice it? Do you put something on it? Do you just put makeup over it like they do in the movies when people are getting their ass whipped by their boyfriend or girlfriend? I don't know. Like, I really don't know. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to do the best that I can. Now, I was unaware of the fact that it was going to take over. So that was... oh my God. That was like the last week of August, okay? It is goddamn September 16th, okay? Let's even be grateful or graceful and even say it was like the 1st of September, which I know was before that. This bruise on my face did not start to fade until like yesterday. At first it was like blue or whatever, and I'm like, you know what? This isn't that bad. It's just a bruise. Like, it's not that bad. Then I made the mistake of falling asleep on this side of my face because this is the side I always sleep on. So I woke up the morning after that, and like, whatever it is, whether it was like a vessel or something, whatever it was, the bruise had just extended from just being here on my cheek to going all the way up here in a straight line. Like, just a straight swoop of like, I looked like a fucking raccoon, basically. Just with like a bruise on one side and not one on the other. It looked bad. So it's like, throughout the day, you can only wear so much makeup. And then there were points, too, where I was just like, you know what? I give up. Like, okay, yes, I'm going to have to retire from taking pictures and stuff. Yes, I'm going to have to retire for a second from uploading book reviews. But as far as me going to the grocery store and stuff, it was to the point where I was like, you know what? Makeup to sit here and go get me a bag of chips or to go get me a soda. And it was kind of sort of funny in a way, like not like haha funny, but it kind of sort of was funny, like the looks that you get. And I honestly, like I said, I've never been like in a relationship where I had like someone that was like beating on me or like a physically like violent relationship, but like the looks I was getting, like I honestly can say now I know how that shit feels. And it just was to the point where it was just like people really will just sit here and gawk and stare. They will just stare at you like they just look. Like they just look, and it's just like, okay, I'm fine. And then it got to the point where I'm like, okay, at this point I'm just gonna have some fun with y'all. So if you're gonna keep staring at me, I'm gonna like wink my fucked up eye at you. I'm gonna wink at you and be like, hey, like, because I'm like, okay, like, if this is how you guys actually treat people who are going through stuff in public, like, that's not nice. Like, I get that there's, like, concern there, but at the same time, like, when you're looking at someone, you're supposed to do, like, the look, then look away. Look, then look away. Like, you know, you're supposed to be discreet about it, but some people be like, fuck discretion. Like, they be like, you know what, we gonna make it clear that we're concerned. And it's just like, you don't have anything to be concerned about. Like, and I think that's why, too, I was kind of just like, you know what, F it. Because it would have been different if someone else did it to me, but it was more so something I did to myself on some clumsiness. So, the lesson that I learned here was probably not to sit here and splash water on my face in the dark. That was the lesson I learned. I'm sure there's other lessons I probably could have learned. Oh, and not to eat rye bread and dip before you decide to go off and have a drink or 2 or 3. So, that is where I've been, you guys. I'm not like hiding. I'm not like avoiding doing book reviews. I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not going through like one of my depressed or like anxiety states where I'm like, oh my god, I'm staying in the bed. Like, it's really not that. Like, it's not that. I'm back though. I'm back. So this video is probably going to get uploaded today. So you guys will probably see this video before you guys see a whole crap load of videos that I have coming now that I'm able to record. So I have like 5 book reviews coming. I'm going to try and knock all of those out right now. Because like I've already read the books, but I wasn't recording myself with a freaking bruised eye, because I ain't need y'all asking questions, and people already sit here and take a story and they run off with it, and by the time it gets back to you, you be like, fuck it, somebody did beat my ass, because that story sounds so much easier than sitting here telling, oh, I slipped and hit my face on the sink, because that just sounds like a lie. So you guys, I am back. For now, I am done disappearing unless something big and drastic happens. I am staying away from sinks and splashing water in the dark. I'm staying away from rye bread and dip until I know for a fact that nothing else is going to be happening later on that night. I've learned my lesson. So you guys, I am back like I said in the beginning. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because who else doesn't want to hear all of my crazy and ridiculous stories of my clumsiness and all my other book reviews. So on that note, for now, I am out.